Casey Mrazek, and today I'm going to start with a simple question. What do you think will happen if I drop this egg from a foot off of the countertop? Well, let's see. It breaks. So how can we prevent this egg from breaking? Well, let's first talk about what's happening here. So we're holding it up at a foot off of the ground, and by the time we drop it, acceleration is taking this and accelerating it down to the surface, and by the time it reaches the surface, it will have a speed of roughly 3 meters per second. But once it hits the surface forces it to go from 3 to 0 in an instant, and that creates a lot of force on this eggshell. Now, while the eggshell is strong and you can tap it without breaking it, it's not strong enough to absorb that force of gravity. To keep this from breaking, we're going to create a system that will displace the force from the eggshell onto the surface. So that way it won't break, it won't be the force that breaks it, but rather displaces onto the system that we're going to use to absorb the energy of the fall. So we're going to start with one paper towel and see if that is enough cushion to absorb this energy. And it's not. So now we have a stack of 5 paper towels, and we're going to see if it does the trick. 1 foot, still cracked on the bottom. So now we're going to see if 10 paper towels will prevent this egg from breaking and displace all that force onto this cushion. So we have a stack, it's roughly 2/3 of an inch thick, and we're going to drop this egg. We'll compensate for that little extra cushion on the bottom, and we're going to see if it's enough to absorb the energy. And it's not. So now we have 30 paper towels. Now we're at roughly 2 inches thick, and we're going to see if that dissipates the force and we'll go 2 more inches above and keeps this egg intact. And it does. So we see here that this system that we created displaces the force from the eggshell and absorbs onto the paper towel. And also, because of this, the compression, it takes more time to reach the surface, and that time will actually lessen the force on the direct contact here. So we're seeing that with 2 inches of support, the egg doesn't break.